I'm going to defer to Q on this because Q.
Oh, okay.
Because all the research indicates that there are gender differences between our sexual behavior. That's why we're sexually dimorphic. First of all, you have paternity uncertainty, which is women who sleep around. There's less likelihood of them knowing who the father of their child is. And to a man, the ultimate disrespect is him raising a child that's not his. He's investing in resources to help the next man's offspring. That's extremely detrimental to his genetic legacy. The second thing is women, like I said, experience a lot more sexual regret. Women come with a lot more emotional baggage. They sleep with guys, they rack up bodies. I don't know if you guys just seen Brittany Renner, but Brittany Renner just said she had 35 bodies. When she said she had 35 bodies, she said a lot of them, half of them were one-night stands. And she said she wished they hadn't have been that way. So that tells you right there that a lot of times when women sleep with a man, they want that man to like them. They want something out of that man. Mm-hmm. So if you don't get it, you become bitter. You may regret it. It may affect you emotionally. It may damage you emotionally. That's another thing. So you carry that into the next relationship that you're in. So now those guys are wondering why you are the way that you are, when in reality it's just because you don't feel valued. You don't feel validated. You gave your body to a man who didn't appreciate you, who didn't give you what you want. You knew what you wanted out of it. You didn't get it. So you feel some type of way.
I agree with you.
The next thing is
like that.
The next thing is the orgasm gap. Men have an incentive to want to procreate because we orgasm 99% of the time when we have sex. The majority of women do not orgasm when they have sex. So what did you just do? You just wasted your time. Also, women describe sex is better when they like the guy. They're attracted to the guy.
Yes.
So if you sleep with a man that you don't know, you might feel some type of way, yucky, or I wish I hadn't done this. You experience sexual disgust. So there's differences. All the research aligns with what y'all call the double standard, and that's why I say it's not a double standard. It's different standards because the standard sexual behaviors y'all exhibit are not the same standard of sexual behaviors that men exhibit.
But then you could also argue that stats prove that pair bonding happened for both men and women. The higher body count a man has, also the less likely he is. No, I was saying the argument is that because he's saying that men and women have different reactions when it comes to sexual promiscuity in that sense. But stats actually show that pair bonding is something that negatively affects both men and women the higher your body count is. So it is harder for a man to actually find someone too long term. The pair bonding, it affects us both.
My understanding though is it's more pronounced in women.
It affects women to a higher degree than men. Do you know why?
To a higher degree, but I'm saying it happens for both. You're saying it only happened to women.
No, I didn't. I never said that. I never said that at all. You just said that.
How dare you say that? How dare you? You were going to say though why?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you know what promotes pair bonding? Do you know the hormone that's involved
Oxytocin.
in? Exactly. And who typically releases more of that?
Women.
Exactly. Is
oxytocin and dopamine, people.
It's oxytocin and vasopressin. But vasopressin, it makes us territorial. You know, oxytocin is what bonds us. And you release that during childbirth, during breastfeeding, when you're hugged, when you're touched. Women release oxytocin a lot more than men do.
There was a